Welcome back. Let's take care of our main content. But before we do that, I'm gonna make a quick change here to this separator from the menu. I think I would like it to be, a slightly lighter color. So I'm gonna change its opacity to about 50%. And the new color let's grab it. And the new color is EB, EB, EB. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm gonna hide the drop down and I'm gonna make a new group, call it content. And I'm gonna start with a rectangle. Okay, now this rectangle is gonna span on 9 columns. So we'll use 9 columns for content and 3 columns for sidebar. Okay, something like that. White. Let's make sure it aligns with the grid. Something like that. And we're gonna apply the exact same effects that we did on the top area. So go ahead and copy those to our rectangle. Let's call it base. Okie doke. Let's make it a bit bigger so we have something nice to work with. Okay, now this will contain the posts since this is the blog index page. So let's create a new group, call it post, and let's begin with this. Category 1, category 2. Let's make it uppercase. And it's going to be Helvetica New, regular 14 pixels, and we'll change its color to C9, C9, C9. Okay, let's make it bold. And let's lower the font size to 12. Now this will be the category links. And I'm going to place these right here and 28 pixels from the left, something like that. Next up is the post title. So let's do this as the post title. It's gonna be Brie Serif. We'll do 32 pixels. Color is going to be 2B, 3039. And I'm gonna put it right here. Next up is the other meta information for the post, which is the date and author. So I'm gonna copy this actually. Okay. And I'm gonna put like September 5th, 2012. the name of the author will actually be a link, and the color for that is 3D99CA. Okay, we can also make this italic. And this is our post meta information. The next piece of information we need to add is the number of comments, if there are any. So we'll begin with an ellipse tool. We'll make it 42 by 42, like this. We'll make it the same color as our link color, so 3D99CA. And we'll put the number of comments inside. So let's do like 10 comments. Okay, this will be bold. Helvetica Neue, 12 pixels. Let's center align it. Say comments. Okay, and we're gonna align this with the actual title. Okay, so something like that. And we're gonna place it all the way to the right and push it by 28 pixels. So now we have the same distance here and here. Okay, I'm gonna make this just a bit bigger, 14 pixels. And there is one last thing to do here. We're gonna add a small arrow here. So this will look like one of those talk bubbles. So grab the custom shape tool, and I'm gonna choose a very basic shape like this one. Okay, something like that. And I'm gonna click it, copy it, and then click on the main base shape, and I'm gonna paste it. And I'm just gonna move it like this. Oops. Okay. Perfect. So now we have a very nice shape. If we change color, it's gonna apply to the whole shape. Okay. So those are the comments. Next, let's add some actual content. So I'm gonna add some dummy content. Font size will be Helvetica Neue, 14 pixels. And the color will be 5B, 5B, 5B. Okay, make sure we set the leading to 21 pixels. Okay. And let's do it this way. Okay, just some random text. All right. Also, these entries, these blog entries, will have a featured image. So we'll go ahead and create one of those. Now the interesting thing when using with baseline grids is if you use paddings, margins, or heights for images, they all have to be multiples of that grid size, that font leading. So in our case, the image is going to be a multiple of 21. And I'm going to make a quick placeholder. That's going to be 210 by 210. Okay, and that's going to be our image. It's going to be image, white, and I'm going to copy the exact style from the ad block and paste it right here. Okay, so we'll say post image. Perfect. Now we're going to align it with our grid, and we'll change the size of our text. Specifically, we'll leave 14 or 28 pixels of spacing around the image. So I'm gonna go with 28 actually. So hold shift and move this 28 pixels. Okay, that's very nice. Well, it seems my shortcuts for adding dummy text don't work really well today. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna do something like this. Okay, never mind. The text will be added dynamically anyway when we code it. So this is a standard post. We got one more thing to do here. Let's add a read more link. Okay, something like that. We'll make all of our links bold, and we'll do that color. Okay, so as I was saying, this is a standard post, but our theme also supports post formats. So that means we can make different formats for quotes, for links, for videos, and so on and so forth. I'm going to create a simple structure for a quote and a link, so we have something to work with. Okay, let's go ahead and add a separator between the posts. So using the line tool, quickly draw a line. Let's rename this actually to post sep. It's going to be the same color as our menu separator from the top. EB, EB, EB. And I will leave a bigger spacing right here, specifically 63 pixels between the posts. So now this looks something like that. All right. Quick detail here. Create an outer glow. Multiply black. The opacity is going to be 10%. Size will be 5. And color will be black. And also, we'll make the spread like 100%. Maybe a bit less than that. So make it about 5% opacity and 3 or 2 pixel size. I just want to add a bit of detail to this separator right here. Okay. Next, let's duplicate this. And also let's increase the size of our canvas, since it's going to get a bit crowded here. Okay, and also increase the size of our main container. All right, something like that. So let's do a quote. And the quote will not have a title. So let's go ahead and delete that. And the quote will look something like this. Okay, we'll delete that and we'll make this bigger. It's going to span the entire width of our available content. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that as well. We'll move the comments right here on the top, so it's going to align with the category titles. And we're going to change this to something different. So we're going to remove this, and we're going to remove this, and we're going to give the base a different color of 2B 3039. Okay, now this is a quote, so we'll make a quick icon of 2 quotes. Something like this, maybe a bit smaller. Okay. And also we're going to move this like that. And this will be the area where the quote will be displayed. Okay, so let's rename this to quote area. Let's do, this is a very simple quote. and the author. Okay, font size will be 5B, 5B, 5B. Font color, sorry. Let's see. We'll make this Georgia, regular. We'll make it 18 pixels, or even let's do 21 pixels. And the author, Helvetica, 14 pixels. And actually, let's make the text color for this a bit darker. Okay, that's very nice. So let's align this with our base. Okay, so that is a format for quote type post. The next one is very similar. We'll do quote post, and it's going to be the link. Let's move this up. Something like that. And it seems we are running out of baseline grid. So let's quickly fix that. Okay. Oops, excuse me. That was my mouse. Okay, and this will be the link description, and this will be the actual link, so we can do like webdesign.tutsplus.com. Okay, this will be a link. Bold, and this will be Helvetica New, regular. Okay, rename this to link area, and we have one more thing to do, which is change this to another icon. So let's grab the custom shape tool, and I think I had a shape for, oh, there it is. Click align edges, and we'll make a shape that's about 12-14 pixels in height. Okay, we'll bring it up. Link icon, do a quick align. We'll rename this to icon, and we'll rename this to link post. All right, let's have a look. Standard post type. This is a post format for quotes, post format for links. Okay. And I'm gonna finish the actual content with two things. First of all, a hover state for this button. So I'm gonna comments, I'm gonna duplicate it, yeah, right here. I'm gonna say comments hover, and the only change I will make is the background color for the circle. So when we hover it, we get a different icon. Okay, that's good to have. And lastly, we need some navigation, some sort of navigation for the posts. So I'm gonna add two links here. Older posts. Okay, this is Helvetica New. It's gonna be 14 pixels. The font, the link color, 3D 99CA. Okay, let's properly align this. Something like that. Let's bring this up. Okay, so now we have a nice navigation for our posts. Alright guys, that was it for this video. I just wanted to show you the main content area, and some of the custom styling will apply to different post types. In the next video, we'll take care of the sidebar and the footer. So I'll see you there.